Hey, welcome back to my channel. This is Kuro, and we're playing some more Digimon story Cyber Sleuth. So I'm actually re-recording this voice-over because I actually screwed up the VO file for the initial recording because I didn't set it to the right track. So I recorded it off my headphone microphone instead of my actual Blue Snowball. But yeah, we're going to be continuing with the Nuzlocke playthrough. So this is just re-recording the VO file for this video, and it's going to be a little bit different because I'm going to change up the way that it's going to be edited so that I skip over some of the extra bits. But I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of this video. Remember to like and subscribe and continue watching because I'm going to turn this particular series into a Nuzlocke. So I'm going to copy some of the rules from my Pokemon Shield series. So one of the main rules that I'm going to employ is that if any Digimon were to die during these battles, they would be decomposed into data and then fed to the lead Pokemon. So in this case, it will be Agumon. Also, I'm going to be using Siri to digivolve my Digimon. So basically, any Digimon that reaches max level, I would use Siri on the iPhone to determine which Digimon should digivolve. So normally they will have multiple forms to choose from, so I would choose say like 1 to 4, and then Siri will give me a random number and then I would digivolve them. Anyways, we're going to continue with the gameplay. So we escaped from the data space. We discovered that we are Eden syndrome patient. We found a real body, and now we're escaping from the hospital. We're now going to speak with Kyoko, and then we're going to head back to the detective agency. So, yeah. I mean, we ran across the girl with black hair, whose name I completely forgot, which was a little bit surprising. But now we have Yuni, the main character. We have Arata, who's Blue Box. Nokia, who is pink-haired girl, and black-haired girl, and the white-haired boy. Which, I believe these 5 children are the 5 children that were in the flashback. Anyways, yeah.
ただひたすらに粘り強く、鉄頭鉄尾、堅固な黒金のごとき忍耐力で当たれ。父の言葉だ。さて、本題だが、君はこれからどうするつもり？元の体に戻りたくはないか？
So we need to find a way to get back to our own body. So obviously the ultimate goal of Cyber Sleuth is so that we can discover what happened to us, why we have Eden syndrome, first the Eden syndrome, and return our consciousness back to our body. It's a little bit inconvenient that we're now just complete data. So our consciousness returns data, and we are basically the way we are right now. But we are become a Cyber Sleuth, a Digimon detective. So we're going to become a cyber detective, which is going to be pretty interesting. Also, don't forget to watch my new Kingdom Hearts series, because I'm going to be doing Kingdom Hearts Melody and Memories. That came out, or when I was recording this, it was a few days before it came out. Obviously, this video is going to go up on Sunday. And yeah, Kyoko's made some funky looking cup of coffee. I mean, she used 2 ingredients that should never be mixed in together. I wonder if anybody's made this particular coffee in real life. I feel sorry if they did. Anyways, we're just gonna gulp down this coffee and blow up, I guess. Anyways, we saved the game, and now we're gonna continue with the main story. So we're gonna see where this is going to go. So we're gonna begin our job as a Cyber Sleuth. So we're going to be working as Kyoko's assistant. For the majority of the story, Kyoko isn't going to really move from that chair. We're going to be doing a lot of the investigation for her, so we're going to be doing a lot of the grunt work. And yeah, we're going to be following some cases on the whiteboard. But I do remember that the story, well, the gameplay did take a little bit while, so I'm going to do my best to power through this as quickly as possible. But there's going to be a bunch of missions. I think there's going to be some side missions as well. So red is urgent cases, yellow is normal cases, purple is bonus cases, which is DLCs, and the yellow ones are sort of like the stuff that Digimon find, I think. Right, so the first mission is to head to the K Cafe and get some beans for her. So we've accepted the case. Unfortunately, I do find out later on in this episode, or I'm reminded, that you can only pick up one quest at a time, which is not good. But Mirai has set up a store outside the detective agency. Although her store does look a little bit shady because it's just a sort of an antique telephone on top of a pedestal, which, you know, it's a pretty odd setup for a store. It makes me wonder if they actually did set up this particular like space when Digimon Cyber Sleuth came out. But yeah, this particular area will allow us to head into the Digilab at any time we want, so we will be able to go into there. Also, Mirai has a bad habit of adding new abilities into us. She keeps modifying our data, which I don't know how I feel about that, but she's installed a new bit of cyber data, like cyber data. So we have a new ability. And yeah, it's not really... I'm going to go with the first option, which it really isn't any form of simple technology. She is quite mysterious. I think she was in previous Digimon story games, but I can't remember much about it because it has been years and it was on the DS. Unfortunately, I didn't have the DS games. I did have the ROMs, but I didn't have the game. So, yeah. So she's gonna head back to the Digilab. Also, the fact that she can also jump into the Digilab. I think there was something about parallel worlds, etc. Anyway, so we're gonna talk to this lady and pick up some DLC Digimon. So we're gonna pick up a black Agumon. Unfortunately, we don't have that much memory space, so we can't pick up the black Garbamon, but we will pick him up later. There are a bunch of other DLC Digimons. So we've got Agumon with male clothes, female clothes, etc, etc. Once again, I did have this game on the PS Vita, so I did have quite a lot of DLC content. So I think it was just a matter of re-downloading it. Alright, and we also got some Brave thing. So the Brave Point are like the EXP candies in Pokemon Sword and Shield. They allow you to give your Digimon a boost in EXP, allowing them to level up a lot quicker. However, there are relatively rare items which don't usually come about. But anyways, heading into the second floor of Nakano, we'll find Nokia outside the Rainbow Turntable, which I think is a music store. But speaking to Nokia, we tell her that we've become a Cyber Sleuth. She's also glad to see that we managed to escape, considering that last time we almost died. But she's also worried about Agumon and Garbamon, so at some point we'll probably be going with her to look for the two of them. When we're saying I already know that because I actually doing the voiceover of this, and the next episode is actually also ruined because I didn't do the voiceover properly. On the 4th floor, we'll find the K Cafe. We just need to talk to the bartender / owner, who will give us the coffee beans that Kyoko wants. And then we're going to take the coffee beans back to the store. And then we're just going to progress with the main storyline. So we're just basically doing a errand run. Also, yeah, Sachan is in a maid outfit with Nekomimi. To be honest, I think it's probably kind of normal / less embarrassing for girls to be wearing maid outfits, because I think if you're living in Akihabara area or Shinjuku or any sort of like the otaku towns, I think people will probably be used to it. I'm certain most girls will probably be comfortable with maid cafes outfits. I don't know if that's okay to say that. It's just me assuming things. Maybe I should stop talking in case I get myself into more trouble. Anyways, we're gonna take the beans back to the detective agency. We're gonna speak to Kyoko, and we finished making our rounds around the Nakano area, so the shopping mall. And now she wants us to hit the streets and complete some missions on the whiteboard and, you know, grow our reputation as a cyber sleuth. So we're going to go around Shinjuku to ask a number of questions. So we just need to head out of the Nakano Broadway building and then go to the main map and look for a number of people to talk to. Also, because we are a victim of the Eden Syndrome situation, what? Condition, we went to hospital, but Kyoko is lying on our behalf to help cover us, but obviously she wants us to contact the protagonist's mother and tell her that we're fine, so we're basically lying. Then again, I doubt we're fine, because I mean, our consciousness is out of our body and our body is in hospital, so that's not good. Plus, we're a high school student, and we're skipping school to play detectives. And then we've got 2 digi lines. One of them, I believe, would be the mother. The other one's probably Nokia. Of course, it's Nokia. Also, there's a lot of stuff about Jimmy-ken. I think Jimmy-ken will actually make an appearance later on in the game. I don't know, I just get this sense of deja vu. So we're just going to send a reply that we'll give it a try. Then we're going to reply back to Yukino, who is the mother, and tell her that, sorry for worrying her. Right, so reply's done. So we're just going to exit out of the Digiline, and we're going to head to Shinjuku. So we have entered the Shinjuku area. And Arata's here, so Blue Box is here, along with 2 of our friends or classmates from the school. You know, now that I'm actually doing the voiceover, well, re-voiceover for this episode, I realized that that cutscene at the beginning is telling us where to precisely go. My only issue with this game is that it doesn't really inform you on what you should be doing and where you should be going. A lot of it felt like guesswork, or you pay real precise attention to what is actually being said. I remember being stuck for an hour or 2 on a few missions when I run it the first time on the PS Vita. Anyways, yeah, Arata's a hacker. He's just playing off as a good boy thing. I don't remember if he has a Digimon partner or not. I think he has the Digimon from the Digimon movie, the one that digivolved into Diaboromon or Diablomon. Anyways, we're not gonna bother with that particular area. We're gonna head back to this place where we're gonna talk to these 2. Who are our classmates, Ryota and Sakura. She's a little bit odd. Hopefully she's human and not a Digimon. And she's into Jimmy-ken. I remember Jimmy-ken had something to do with the story, so we just have to keep an eye out to see what happens later on. Hopefully it's not Etemon or something. Obviously I haven't played this game in years, so I don't actually remember it. What are you doing here instead of being overseas? Roto thinks we're overseas for some reason. I'm not too sure why. But we're supposed to be in class, but we became a cyber sleuth. And obviously he's like, what on earth is a cyber sleuth? We're a digital detective, and she's completely mesmerized. Sounds like she's turned on or something, to be honest. Oh, okay, she punched him. She's like a walking zombie. Yeah, I can't remember when Jimmy-ken shows up, but it could be like halfway through the stories. That's something to pay attention to. Anyways, once we finish with our conversation with Ryota and Sakura, we're going to head back to the Nakano Broadway and return back to the detective agency. Obviously, we're going to get a number of messages from these two from now on, because, you know, they're our classmates. So time to report back. And now we have two digilines, which is from Ryota and Sakura. Can't remember the contents of the theme. Oh no, it's Yukino. Oh, it's Yukino and Nokia. Okay, I thought it was the other two. Oh, Nokia fall victim to Jimmy-ken as well. Anyways, we're reporting back to Kyoko. And apparently we've built up a bit of reputation and people know that we're Cyber Sleuth. And she's prepared a new EDM account. Because, obviously we got attacked by that data squid thing. We lost our consciousness, fell into Eden syndrome condition, and our consciousness was split from our body. So probably it's not a good idea to dive in with a corrupted account or with our old Eden account. And because we're a detective, I think we need a new account. Anyways, we have two options here. Do you have an appointment or is it snack time? To be honest, I wanted to choose is it a snack time, but I chose the first one because I want to be sensible. And here we go, we've got our first client, Kyoko, the black hair girl. So Kyoko saw us in the hospital, so obviously she knows who we are. Actually, I kind of like Yuko's design. I wouldn't mind playing as Yuko, as the main character, than Yuni or Aiba. I remember when I first played this, I was actually really in love with Yuko's design. Then again, I just realized that with the female pro tag, Yuko and Nokia, all three of them are designed with very tight, form-fitting clothes, so yeah. Anyways, I can't remember what partner Digimon she is. I would like her to be like the Mac to my Tai. And, you know, two of us just team up to save the digital world, but yeah. I can't remember what her partner is, but it would be great if she had something like Devimon, and then we had Angelmon, and then like Tai and Matt, two of us can just DNA digivolve both our partners together into that really cool half angel, half devil Digimon. I think Lucemon. No, it's not Lucemon. So Yamashima's account has been hacked. So we need to find this account. And there's been multiple. So there's been a number of account raids. Again, as I'm reading this, I feel like this would have been such a better story to adapt than Cross Wars and Applemon for the Digimon series. I mean, this was around the time when Digimon Sabers came out, and Digimon Sabers was a relatively more mature series for the Digimon franchise. And I feel like this would have fit in. This would have been a really good series to adapt. Anyways, we got a message from Ryota and Sakura, so we're just going to reply back to them. So there's been a number of account raids in Eden, and possibly in Kowloon. So we'll probably have to investigate that situation. Account raids is pretty much in the name. A bunch of hackers going around and stealing accounts from people, and obviously hijacking the account and becoming other people. I guess it's a form of cyber identity theft. Anyways, we're going to go to Eden, to the entrance, to talk to a bunch of people. In the full uncut version of this episode, I actually went around to all three areas of Eden just to make sure that, you know, that there are... I speak to everybody, and to be honest, it was just literally just the people here that I had to speak to. Again, it was the person furthest away from us that had all the information that we needed. But then again, I think we do have to talk to everyone though. So we now know that the hacker group is known as Saxon. So we're gonna head to Kowloon and deal with them. Or Kowloon. I call it Kowloon because I'm Cantonese and that's how I pronounce it. Anyways, we're back in the level 1 section of Kowloon or Kowloon. And we're now going to head into like the park area where we will talk to the hacker that's there and obtain the information as to where we need to go in order to find the Saxon hackers. So we're asking them about Saxon and we need their forum URL. You know, it's literally a VR full dive. And plus, I think this series would totally fit in an era where where VR is the total hype. Since, you know, you have Digimon Frames, no, not Digimon Frames, Yu-Gi-Oh! Frames, and Sword Art Online. I mean, this would have been a total fit. Anyways, we're gonna jump into the Digilab. And we're gonna start doing a number of things, so we're not going to recover. We're going to visit the Digifarm. Obviously, now that we have a Digifarm, we can start putting up some Digimon in there. Over time, we're just going to start building it on there and then use it as like a sort of nursery for reserves Digimon. We're also going to get some Digivolution. So this was before I decided to make the rule that we were going to max level everything before Digivolving everything. So we were just going to start some Digivolutions on any Digimon that we had a chance to Digivolve. So in this case, we can't Digivolve Kuromon. That sucks. But we can Digivolve Pabumon. So at this point, we're just going to break out Siri and do a random number generator, telling Siri to choose a number between 1 to 3. And I believe Siri gave me the answer 3. So we Digivolve Pabumon into Tanemon. Originally I wanted Montimon, but yeah. So basically how I'm going to be doing it from now on is that see how it is right here. If Siri landed on a number where it's impossible to Digivolve, I would de-Digivolve that Digimon. Although if it's a baby form, I guess I would break it up into data and then feed it to another Digimon. But we're gonna Digivolve Pabumon. And Pabumon Digivolve to Tanemon. Then we also Digivolve Hoyomon into... I can't actually remember what I Digivolved it into. Bakumon. Or Bukumon. And then we got another Digi hatch. So we loaded some data, or Digi-converted. And we got a new Poyomon. Obviously those two were max level because they were baby Digimon. They were fresh. And we also got a few replies, I believe, from Rolta and Sakura. Anyway, so we're going to leave the Digilab. So once we've left the Digilab, we're going to head over to the Saxon forums. Now we've got 2 training Digimons and a rookie. Right, we're going to head over to Saxon and log into Saxon, where all the hackers are going to be here. This is a pretty cool area. Although I wish we could rotate our camera and stuff. I kind of want them to do a Digimon Story remake. Probably for the PS5. Anyways, we're going to talk to everybody that has padlocks over their heads. And ask them about account raiding. So about stealing accounts. So 2 more people over there. So we're going to talk to them. And let's see what they're going to say. Cyber Sleuth assistant. Okay, so they gave us all the information. Okay, so when we find the right people, we can basically just skip over a lot of the conversations. There's also a sparkly item over here, so let's pick that up. And there's something in the digi line, so we're gonna need to read our message. Let's see who has messaged us. Oh, it's Arata, and he's asking about the creatures. Then is Arata Haka after all. And we're just gonna tease him. Also, he doesn't have a Digimon partner, but we're gonna head back to Kowloon. And now we're gonna jump ahead to level 2, or to the level 2 gate. Right, so we're at the second floor of the dungeon. So we were at the gate leading to the second area. We've encountered a few Digimons. We're just gonna take out the Poyomon and the Papamon, which should be relatively easy given the party that we have right now. They're strong enough to take them on, so we shouldn't worry too much about it. Although we did miss. So we got a bunch of level ups, which is pretty good. Now we're gonna use a hack and just break through the firewall. Okay, firewall's broken, which is good. We're just gonna pick up this item, and then we're just gonna head up to the next floor level. And there is a level 2 firewall. Unfortunately, we can't go through it until we progress through more of the game. There's an access point. We're just going to ignore that and just progress to the next area of the map. Alright. There's also a bunch of hackers. A lot of them are just chilling out here. I'm surprised they have Digimon partners. Oh, we've got Wanyamons. Up to 50%. You know, I love the fact that the in tradings have such a high scan rate. Okay, so we got another bunch of level ups. Alright, so I think I might just skip over some of the battles because I'm not recording this live. It's a little bit awkward to react to my battles after I'm doing the re-recording for the voiceovers. Anyways, we're going to speak to a bunch of hackers and skip ahead, I guess. Okay, we've got 2 HP capsules, which is pretty good. Although I don't think I'm going to be using much of the recovery items from the Nuzlocke, like Digimon Nuzlocke. More Wanyamons. Okay, so I think we got a max level on Poyomon, but we managed to level up, which is pretty good. So we can Digivolve Poyomon, and we also got 100% on Wanyamon, so we can convert it and produce a Wanyamon for ourselves. And we got a new Digimon. Let's have a look and see who has messaged us. Oh, it's Arata. Trying to be mysterious and cool. I don't think it's quite working. Okay, looks like we're about to encounter a tamer battle. That's the only way I can explain it. Like a Pokemon trainer battle, but not quite. Also, looks like we're being ambushed by some Wanyamons. Okay, so we leveled up. We've taken out 2 more of the Wanyamons. A bunch more level ups. And of course, we got some more hackers up ahead. I think we actually do have to battle them. Oh no, we showed the Saxon mask. So we just pretend to be one of the sort of like group. Oh, we got a revival capsule. But again, I feel like if we're going to do a Nuzlocke, that's going to be cheating. Obviously, this isn't as hard as the Pokemon games. So yeah, more Wanyamons. Okay, so we're getting some EXP for Koromon, Tanimon. Oh, just Koromon. Okay. Heading to the next area. Yeah, I feel like maybe I should collect the Digimon data up to 200% before converting them. Because I feel like I am sort of capturing data and gaining them too easily. Also, I will be heading through that area. Because what I didn't realize at the point of recording this because I'm recording the voiceover again. There is a box there, which I believe gives me an export. Okay, so we got Goblinmon. Okay, so we defeated Goblinmon, rookie level of Ogremon. Yeah, maybe we should level up. Well, we should capture data to 200%. Maybe I should do that from episode 6 onwards, because I already recorded episode 4 and 5. Okay, we're gonna grab another box that's around here. Yeah, this game does feel a lot like Fate Extra. Then again, it is Fate Extra was a PSP game. But then again, because it felt like Fate Extra, it was very easy to play. Anyways, we got. I just love the fact that we showed them the mask and then they just let us through. Makes things a lot easier. Okay, we got Biomon and Yokomon. And ooh, okay, that's a lot of damage. Okay, so we got a bunch of level ups for defeating Biomon. Koromon has hit max level, so that's pretty good. So we should be able to digivolve it. Right. Now into the next area. There is a lot of hackers around here. But that's a chest we missed, so we have to go back and grab it. Although I went back to grab it in my offline time. Although something bad happened. Oh, Lalamon from Sabers. Okay, so we did defeat Lalamon and gain some EXP. There's another batch of hackers. Showed them the mask. And then they let us through. Obviously they let us through. You know, I feel like if we didn't show them the mask, we would have to battle them. And more battles with Lalamon. So skipping ahead. Okay, so we won again. More XP. The same old business. Okay, we're nearing the sort of checkpoint area. There's another guy here. That's a rookie, right? Okay, so he's going to give us a support skill. Okay, nice. Dragon Wrath. Not sure what that is. Okay, because there's an access point here, this pretty much indicates that the next room is going to be a boss room. So we're going to end the episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode so far. Don't mind the re-recording of the voiceover. Remember to like and subscribe, drop in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. Hey, thank you for watching that video. I hope you all enjoyed that. If you haven't already done so, please consider liking and subscribing. You can also drop in comments in the comment section below. Hit the bell icon, turn on notifications so you can get updates on my video uploads. You can also follow me on Twitter at KuroAkiGames, or search my videos with hashtag KuroAkiGames, or add me on Instagram at KuroAkiGames. Also consider clicking on other videos, and I'll see you in the next one.